Hello and welcome to the Genius Well Show. Today we are going to talk about a topic which most people ignore until it's too late: retirement planning. I'm very curious about this topic as usual, and today we have got a guest who is expert in this, and I'm sure we are going to get a lot of value from this particular podcast. Make sure that you watch it till the end. We are going to cover a lot of different aspects of it, and we will try our best to bring out the most valuable things in this half an hour to you guys. So yeah, I'm very excited and let's go and get started by learning who are we having on our show today. Mr. Ravi Garg, who is expert in this, who is around the space for years. And yes, so let's bring him on.
Good. How are you, Hemangi?
I'm absolutely great, sir. How are you? What is going on? And I hope you are good.
Yes, I'm very much good, and thank you so much for inviting me to this podcast, this your Genius Health show. And I'm grateful that you had given me this opportunity and to inform, to spread the message about retirement planning because that's my mission, that's my whole goal, that's my vision, dream, aspiration, whatever you can say. Because people don't feel that this retirement planning is required. They feel that बस हम पैसा कमा लें एंड रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग बाद में होती रहेगी.
Right. So let's start by asking you how did you came into this? What is your journey like? And for the viewers who are watching you for the first time, what you would like to tell them about you?
Okay, so let me give you a brief background about myself. So I started my stock market journey at the age of 11. I invested in first share at the age of 11, and since then I was pretty much fascinated about stocks and all that, how it goes, how markets operate, how companies grow their profit, how the shareholder and the dividend and all that work. So I continued my journey. I continued my new learning and reading through various newspapers and all that. After that, I completed my graduation, so I'm a double graduate. I had completed my BCom pass and I had completed my mass com as well. And after that, I joined a prestigious, reputed Hindi business channel. From working thereafter for 3 years, 3.5 years, I jumped into stock market trading full time. I
Okay.
made a good amount of money, but due to my greed and fear and all that, I lost a huge amount of money in January 2008. Then I started my sub brokership in 2009, scale it up to very big heights, and I had very good amount of revenue. But at that time I didn't had any mentor, guide, coach to guide me, to tell me that in 2013 when market was going through a bad phase, I had to close it down. And at that time, if someone had told me that you are in a good business, it's just going through a bad phase, just keep hold on. But as I didn't had anyone to guide me, so I closed it down and moved to a safe salary job of 25,000 rupees per month in 2013. Since then, I am continuing my job journey. Side aside Apart from it, I am helping the working professionals on planning their finances, on demystifying, like people feel that this investment process is a very complex thing, right? We need to demystify it. We
Hmm.
need to make it very simplified. And that is my whole aim, goal, mission, vision, dream, purpose, all that, to help working professionals to plan their finances in such a manner that they are able to understand what is the amount they will be requiring for their retirement.
Okay. So very, very inspired by you that you started your journey at the age of 11, and I can relate it to the Warren Buffett story as well. That starting early can be so so beneficial, and I can see that in you. Very, very inspired by that, and you mentioned that you are helping individuals do their retirement planning and getting them understand that what is that corpus that they need for their retirement. So can you tell
Yes.
about that how do you do it, and if you personally invest and if you personally plan your retirement, then how do you do it and how do you help others as well?
Okay. So first I understand their dreams, goals, aspirations, their needs, their wants, their current needs, whatever they want to achieve in the life in next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Depending upon that, I have prepared a questionnaire. So
Okay.
whenever I got into a call with any client, with any prospective client who has come for a one-to-one clarity call, I first give them that okay, these are the questions. I fill them manually with them during the interaction, that okay, these are the goals you want to achieve in next 5 year, 10 year, 15 year. Basis on that, we come to a figure of okay, suppose you require 10 crore or 15 crore. This is their figure, that we require this much amount. Then I run my calculation. Sir, this, sir or ma'am, as per your salary, as per your current expenses, as per your goals, this much is the corpus you required. And but to achieve this corpus, you need to invest this much amount every month. So suppose if the salary is 1 lakh rupees and the goal is pretty much huge, and we need to invest 1 lakh rupees, and they say, boss, we don't have that much money, we can invest only 30,000, because I have created a very simplified structure with 30, 30, 30, 10 is my thumb rule. 30% towards investments, 30% towards expenses, 30% towards EMI, and 10% towards personal happiness.
Hmm.
Okay. So even if one person is earning 1 lakh rupees and he need to invest 1 lakh rupees to reach his goal, so what I would suggest, start with 30,000 and then gradually accelerate, build it up slowly and slowly, your 5%, 10%. And if someone says that I don't have any money investments, I don't have any money left to do the investment, I say start with a 500 rupees or a 1% of your salary. If you cannot invest even 1%, then sorry, you don't have the right to crib about investments.
Hmm.
Start
Absolutely.
with 1% and go and gradually increase it to 1%, 1% to 12% in a year, and you can reach 36% in 3 years.
Hmm. Absolutely. Completely agree with you. And what do you think is the right age to start? Like, if you know me, I am currently 18-year-old. And so, what do you suggest? Like, what is that age that when they should think about it, that they should plan about it, and they should actually start it?
So I would suggest, as the child enters into the world, there is a moral responsibility of the parents that they should start a SIP, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees from the day of the birth, rather
Hmm.
than gifting lavish gifts and giving them surprise parties and all that. Please start investing in the name of your child, because after 5 6 years, when you will be requiring for the school admission, you can take out the money from that corpus. After
Hmm.
18 years, when you will be requiring some big amount for the corpus, you can for the college admission, you can take amount from that corpus, that SIP amount. And after that 25 26, when you require money for the wedding, at that time also you can take out money from the corpus. This SIP amount should be started as soon as possible.
Right.
There is no definite time.
Hmm.
आपकी कैपेसिटी जितनी है, you need to start it from there only.
Hmm.
People
Agree.
feel that we don't have the surplus money. Surplus money will never happen and anytime. Whenever, if we are earning 1 lakh rupees, 3 lakh of expenses will be right on your mind. If you are earning 5 lakh rupees, 10 lakh of your expenses will be right on your mind. So surplus will never be there. You have to take out money in a sustained, systematic, consistent manner, month after month, month after month. Invest in a SIP fund, invest in a mutual fund, invest in direct stocks if you have the knowledge. Take the help, seek the help. Like you are already doing such a great job at the age of 18. Like me, I'm doing at the age of 41. So at the age of 18, people don't know what is stock market and what is this, and you are running your own channel and you are running your own show. That speaks that how much you are capable. So anyone, if you have the interest, they can start their journey.
Agree. Right. So it must be different for everyone, right? Like if someone is in 20s and if he or she is thinking about it, and if someone is in, let's say, 40 or their 50s, and if they are thinking about it, it's much different. So what is that difference if we can talk about?
So at the age of 20, you would be thinking that I want to buy that 1.5 lakh wala half cut fruit phone, right? Or I want to go for that foreign vacation to Singapore or Malaysia or Thailand or Singapore or anywhere, right? And or you want to buy some that high end bike or some high end cars at the age of 20. At the age of 40, People will be thinking about the home loans, the personal loan, the car loan, the credit card loan.
Hmm.
Aspirations are lagbhag same, are
Hmm.
pretty much similar. It's just that the name of the demand gets changed. We have to, why not you can save for the money instead of taking the loan? Why not you replace EMI with SIP? So
Hmm.
whatever the amount you require. So suppose you want to buy the 2 lakh wala phone. Okay. So why cannot you invest 10,000 rupees every month, and in 20 months you can buy that phone? Why you want to buy it today itself? Why you want to show it? Why you want to flaunt it? So right now there are pretty much majority of the expenses are due to the social spending. We
Hmm.
want to take the snap, we want to flash it that we have this much. Warren Buffett is using 20-year-old car. Warren Buffett is staying in the same home, same house from last 30 years. He has not changed. And all the big industrialists, big wealthy people, they don't flaunt their wealth at all. They just continue to live in their pretty much same home, same environment. Why you have a bite inside? Why you have a like uh, thing that we want to show it and flaunt it to the whole world that we have so much of money?
Agree. Yes. So, the next question that I am thinking about is that if someone is having zero savings right now, that whatever that they earn, they spend it in their monthly expenses. So now, for that person, what is their first step? How can they start their journey?
Start with a demat account.
Hmm.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go for any PPF, FD, Sukanya Samriddhi or NSC or any fixed market instrument account. Okay, just open a demat account with any of the large discount brokers available in the market. I don't want to name or don't want to promote anyone, but there are so many options available in the market. Go and open. All thing is digital. You don't have to go anywhere. Everything after COVID, everything has become paperless. Everything has been become digital. Open a demat account from your phone itself and start with 100 rupees, 200 rupees SIP. it's
Hmm.
it's not about the money, it's not about the amount, it's about the mindset. Once you start saving 100 rupees also in a month na, it will create a circuit in your brain that yes, I am taking constant actions to improve my situation to reach the goal of abundance.
Hmm.
That is the circuit, that is the frequency, that is the thoughts, that is the vibration we have to create.
Right. Yes. So, आपने भी mindset की बात की. So, what kind of mindset that we need to have, the thought process that we need to have for the long-term purpose. That if we are not doing it for 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, even 10 years, we are doing it for a very long term. So, how to stay motivated? How to have that thought process? Ki yes, I am doing it for my future.
So I will give you one example of the returns. People always ask that stock markets and mutual funds are very risky, they go continue to go up and down. So
Hmm.
in the long term, we should not invest in the stock market, and we should stick to the time tested, the endowment policies and the PPF and the FD and all the fixed market instrument which is giving guaranteed say 7.58% return, right? I will ask you one question. What is the inflation percentage right now? The real inflation, not the government data. The real inflation is around 9, 10, 11%. Okay.
Hmm.
Every month, every year, fruits prices, vegetable prices, cereals prices, whatever we consume on a daily basis is getting an increase. And their weightage is very low in the overall inflation index. So their weightage is very minuscule at 1%. The food inflation have a very less weightage of 1% in the inflation index. Now, long term, you ask me that how to remain motivated and consistent. I will give you another data is market this Sensex. What is this Sensex? Sensex has a index is a component of 30 companies started at the base value of 100 rupees in 1980. Okay, clear till now? You would be
Yes.
clear, you would be clear, but the viewer should be pretty much clear about it that Sensex is a 30 component index started by the government um, in 1980 with a base value of 100 rupees. If
Hmm.
someone has invested 100 rupees at that time, that 100 rupees has grown to 80,000 today,
Hmm.
compounded 800 times over a period of 45 years. Isn't it amazing?
Absolutely.
Giving you a consistent CAGR, compounded annual growth rate of 17 to 18%, despite all the ups and all the downs, despite all the crashes, despite all the stock market scams. So if one continue to remain invested in the stock market for long term, for 30 40 years, like you are such a, you have such a great career lie ahead of you. I know you are already investing, but the if you can inspire other people to start the journey like you, to invest in stock market and in SIPs and mutual fund, this country, this India can become the superpower, number one economy in next 10 years. If all our household money, which is lying in stock, which is lying locked in FDs and gold and real estate, even if 50% of that money start to pouring into stock market, this country can become the number one economy in the world.
Agree with you. So I definitely resonate with the fact that you said that it's all about the consistency game. If someone had
Yes.
invested 100 rupees in Sensex at that point, it is like 80-90,000 at this current time. So it's all about thinking long term. I can conclude from this, right? And being
Yes.
consistent and disciplined with this game. It is all about the person, like how disciplined he or she is and how consistent he or she is in this game. So that is one learning that I'm taking with me. So now let's
Yes.
continue this in a format that people can take action. So what are the three things every beginner should start doing in this week, in this month, or maybe right now also?
First is open a demat account,
Hmm.
because that is your key to the growth which lies ahead next 10, 20, 30 years. Don't go for any agent for anything, because everywhere commission is there.
Hmm.
Go open your, just like you open a savings bank account, open a demat account first. Then start investing in a index passive fund. I would suggest start with the 30% of your salary, 30% of your pocket money, or 30% of whatever the amount we have. My thumb rule: the person who are not married should invest 50% of their money towards investment. And
Okay.
those who are married, they should move it to 30%. But 50% to 30% is non-negotiable if you want to achieve good returns. Okay, start with 30%. If you don't have 30%, start with 1%. Even if you don't have 1%, start with 500 rupees. Even if you don't have 500 rupees, start with 100 rupees. There are SIPs available in the market who are taking for 100 rupees. And even if you don't say that I don't have 100 rupees, sorry, then no one can save you. And people who have started earning, start taking insurance seriously. Don't take that endowment policy, that money back policy, that okay, paisa वापस मिल जाएगा. No, that is not required. Take pure term insurance, pure health insurance. So I always point this two step retirement planning process, where I say you can plan your whole retirement in just two steps. One is insurance and one is investments. In insurance, we need to have health insurance and the term insurance, and in investments, we need to have SIPs and direct stocks. If these four steps, 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B, these all four steps are completed, your life is sorted totally. You don't have to worry about anything later in the future.
Hmm. So you talked about the three things that every beginner should start doing. Can you just conclude it in like three lines?
So three lines is like simple. Open a demat account, take a term insurance, take a health insurance, and start a SIP.
Okay.
So insurance can be clubbed into one step, because insurance is non-negotiable,
Hmm.
right? So first is insurance. If you are working and if you are married, if you are not working, if you are not married, then you can start with investments first. But if you are working and if you are married, then insurance is your first priority. Investments can come later. If
Hmm.
something happens to you, what will happen to your family? You just think about that. Just think, all those people who are not ready to take term insurance. I always ask this question. Just imagine, for even for 30 minutes or 1 hour, that you are not there for your family. And just imagine, then who will take care for the expenses of school fees, electricity, grocery, transport, petrol, eh, all these things? Who will take care?
Hmm.
This term insurance money will take care of them.
Right.
So the I would suggest that the four steps are, instead of three steps, I would suggest four steps: term insurance, health insurance, SIPs, and direct stocks. Direct stocks, I would suggest, please take help from an expert who knows your dreams, goals, aspirations, who doesn't wanted to, like, in a मनी को आपको वो ऐसा खराब जगह पे ना लगाए, in a very time and tested, research based oriented stocks. So it is a, I always ask that, if you want to may go to a doctor, why you want to go to a doctor? Because you want to go to a specialist who can take care of your health, right? If you want to, why cannot you fight your own case in the Supreme Court or the High Court or the Sessions Court? You take to go to a specialist. So in the finance field, why cannot you take a help of a person who is already been done there, doing, helping other people, and and continuously helping the people and helping to achieve their right retirement corpus? So please don't do in a DIY method, do it yourself method. Please go out, take the help of expert, and then plan that what should be your next steps. But if you still want to do in the DIY method, then first is your term insurance, health insurance, and SIPs.
Hmm. Yes, agree with you that on this point that DIY method. We all have seen many people that they start doing this and without any prior knowledge, and then they lose their money. So if you want to really do it yourself, then start with a educational qualification point of view, that you first educate yourself. Whatever
Yes,
that is needed, you go different courses,
yes,
you give exams, and then if you are really serious about it for doing it yourself, then you can do it. So I,
yes,
as you know, that I took this approach of educational approach, that I first
yes,
educated myself for 1 year. I gave a lot of different
yes,
exams, and I did a lot of courses, because I really wanted to do it myself. And if on the other
yes,
hand I would just be that teenager जिसने ऐसे ही start कर दिया without any knowledge, I would have lost money, of course. So this is what
yes.
that
And
the view
to add to it,
them.
I will give you two examples. One is for insurance, where a bad advisor had given a bad insurance policy to one of my clients, and a IT professional who had lost 50 lakh rupees in options trading just by doing it himself. So first he got a profit of 1 lakh 2 lakh rupees initially, just doing do it yourself type of trading, and then he got into options and derivatives, and he lost 50 lakh rupees, and now he is in an ultimate debt trap. Because and उसको compound करने के लिए he taken some cheap loan, on the pretext of cheap loans he taken it from the apps on a high interest, 18% 20% interest.
Hmm.
Now he's further compounding his problems, and I told him that either you have to sell some of the asset to get out of this trap, otherwise you are uh, just you are just trapped into it, and there is no point you can come out of it. Because the you will, तुम्हारी पुश्तें खत्म हो जाएंगी इंटरेस्ट खत्म करते करते करते, but the principal will not be at all reduced.
Hmm. Yes. So, Abhi, let's go to this topic. That what are the tools or calculators, if you are using any? You mentioned about the questionnaires. If you have anything for our viewers who can use it in order to start doing it, if you have anything like that.
Yes. So I have many free resources available on my website. If anyone wants to go, I have created a free ebook also. The goal setting, I call it as a goal setting template. I had created a financial freedom blueprint. I had created a step up SIP calculator. I have created a retirement calculator, and I have created an income and expense tracker. So these free 6 resources are available on my website. I will give you the link. and you can put it into the description box. And there are so many free resources available on my website. If anyone wants, can go and just check it, and you utilize it and use it yourself, and just see where you are standing. Because until and otherwise you identify where you are standing. So if we have to reach any destination, so suppose if I'm in Delhi, I have to go to Mumbai or Chennai or Bangalore. So first I have to decide my destination, only then I will book my flight or train tickets for that destination, right?
Hmm.
But if we do not know the destination, कि हमें जाना कहाँ है, कि हमें 5 करोड़ का कॉर्पस चाहिए या 10 करोड़ का चाहिए, 15 करोड़ का चाहिए, if we do not know the amount, then how will you plan your journey, that how much amount you need to invest on a monthly level? I will give you another example. There was one client who was earning 3 to 4 lakh rupees per month, but was giving doing only SIP of 20,000 rupees, and he was imagining that this 20,000 rupees will give him 10 crore corpus. I said, sir, this is not even 10% of your salary. If you are saving 20,000 rupees on a salary of 3.5 lakh, so you need to have at least 1 lakh rupees as your investments.
Hmm.
Only then you will be able to reach the goal. And it was such a eye opener for him. So allocation and management, these two words are the very much important for money. What type of allocation you are doing and what type of money management you are doing, that is very much important. No one has taught us, neither in school, neither in college, neither in office also. Everyone tell us कि भैया आप you do good अच्छा you do good work, you do very good work, and you will get appreciation, you will get increment, you will get promotion. But money को manage कैसे करना है, no one tell us.
Hmm. Yes, definitely. Like in our, especially in our Indian education system, this is rarely taught, and we school mein to padhate nahi hai. We have to go outside in order to learn it. We have to go to
Yes,
people like you in order to understand it. And I
yes.
definitely agree with you on this topic. And Abhi, now let's conclude this by asking our viewers, telling our viewers that how you can, if they want to connect with you, if they want to learn more from you, how can they do so?
So they can visit my website and submit an inquiry form. There is an inquiry form at my website, or I can give my personal WhatsApp number also. They can ping me, they can DM me, or either they can follow me on LinkedIn also. They can DM me. So there are multiple sources, multiple channels through which they can reach out to me for anything, and I will be giving the resources section. And if they want, I have created a link in those resources. They can reach out to me. I am pretty much available for, because my whole mission is to transform the lives of working professional, to transform their personal finance to such a level that they should not feel that we are alone.
Hmm.
They are not alone. They just need to seek out the help. Until you ask the help from someone, you will not get the help. That is the universal truth. So whatever you ask for, you get it. If you ask for help, you will get it. If you don't ask for the help, you will not get it. No one has a sixth sense that people will, and sometimes people will feel कि यार मैंने तो कुछ पूछा नहीं था, why he is helping me. So first you go out, seek help, and once you go out and seek help, people will automatically appear. Lots and lots of query answer. Whenever I speak to a client, I always get this, okay, I wanted to get a reliable advisor, I get a truthful advisor who is genuinely interested in me, and you appeared in front of me.
Hmm.
Lots and lots of time I get this quote from my clients.
Wow. So if you are watching this video and if you haven't thought about retirement planning yet, this is your sign. And please get connected with Ravi sir. And I am sure you are going to find a lot of value. You are going to understand this scheme more clearly and more simply. So as he talked about the link, I'm going to put it in the description. Do check it out. Do check out and do and try to understand it and try to start it if you haven't already. And thank you so much, Ravi sir, for being here. It really, really means a lot to me. And thank you so much for sharing all those power packed learnings, our power packed wisdom that you shared. I'm so, so grateful to have you on the Genius Wealth Show. I look forward to have you another time. But until then, thank you so much for coming and we'll see you soon. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Himangi ji. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.